The office of Mr. Kazuhiro Hamada. Now at the Philippine office of Mr. Kazuhiro Hamada, and he will be telling you about Toa Energy Development Corporation and Hamada wood-fired boiler.
I am the president of Toa Energy Development Corporation of Manila and a director of Hamada Speach-all and Hamada Boiler Works in Tokyo, Japan. We started to introduce our Hamada waste-fire boiler way back to 1980 when the oil crisis was hitting the whole industry all over the world. And for the period of 6 years until 1986, we were able to sell and install 66 units of Hamada waste-fire boiler in the Philippines, mostly in the city of Metro Manila. We are going to show you our sales chart here in my office. If you just look at it, this is our achievement for the past 6 years. Each mark sold means mostly of the capacity of 5 tons, 6 tons, and mostly it operates on wood waste fire. Some of them are using coconut shell because the Philippines is well known as a coconut producing country. And here, among the 66 units we sold, we have number 5, it's a Pepsi Cola, that is the American company. And as you know very well, American companies' standard is very, very high, and they prefer to use usually American boiler. But they observe our operation in the Philippines, and our boiler has already been adjusted to the condition in the Philippines, not to say Philippines alone, it's also Indonesia. Conditions of work, also the operators, also the way of feeding of fuels, and they understood the advantage of Hamada boiler. So the order came from New York to purchase the Hamada boiler to the Pepsi Cola plant in Davao, Mindanao. And here is the number 24, BEU. This is a Bureau of Energy Utilization that is under the Ministry of Energy of the Philippines. This is a government office who purchased our Hamada boiler to be installed in the show window of the energy saving equipment, which is now in the Quezon City and available to the foreign guests who are coming from worldwide area to see the Philippines energy saving programs. So this is our achievement for the past 6 years. First time, when we started this operation, people in Manila could not easily believe that they could get enough wood waste fuel in the city of Manila. It is just like in Jakarta. Manila is a beautiful city, and you can't see any wood waste along the street. If you come to Philippines by airplane, you will see from the sky that there are not much of forest around Manila. But there are coconut plantations and forests about 100 to 200 kilometers away from Manila City. But now, you see, no one here in Manila has such a doubt. And you have just seen the film we took in the 2 textile mills in Manila. It's a textile finishing factories. Abundant wood fuel could be seen inside the compound. And one of them, you saw the truck just unloading the wood fuel just delivered from the province. Now it's estimated as big as 1,000 tons of wood coming from nearby province of Manila for the use of Hamada boiler in the city. 50% of savings on fuel costs is guaranteed. And at the same time, our operation has already contributed to the Philippine government as big as $20 million annually, every year, from the operation of numbers of Hamada boilers in the country. Here in Manila, almost all textile industries are using Hamada boiler. Without any exceptions, it became a necessity, and it's a matter of survival in the business. To cut down the cost of fuel, otherwise they will be out of business. There is nothing to debate, nor have the doubt as to the economic advantage of this project. With our success in the Philippines, now we are going to introduce the same Hamada boiler and our total system engineering to every industries in Indonesia. We have already sold 3 units of 5 to 7 tons capacity wood fire boiler in coconuts oil mill in Pontianak, paper industry in Lansa, which is near from Medan, and also a certain paper mill in Surabaya. Now, price of wood waste fuel in Kalimantan and Sumatra is much, much cheaper than the price of wood in Manila. And the price of oil, if you know, in Indonesia, which recently has just reduced from 225 rupiah to 200 rupiah per liter for the boiler use, is still more and more expensive than the oil price in the Philippines. It's almost by 30%. Indonesian oil price is higher than the price of oil here. It is therefore very, very easy to conclude that saving rate in Indonesia out of this project will be much better and higher than in the Philippines. It's needless to say that wood and cocoa shell is more available in Indonesia, as Indonesia is the richest country in its natural resources in entire Asian country. It's spread over wide areas throughout the countries, Kalimantan, Sumatra, even Java, and even any other islands such as Sulawesi and others. So we don't see any problems. Well, in some areas in Java, which is thickly populated, may have a little difficulties, but as compared to the difficulties that we experienced in Manila for, let's say, 5 years ago, I believe that the condition in even Java Island is much more better than the condition in Manila. Please read over our economic study, which I'm going to send to your company, and I sincerely hope that Hamada Boiler Works of Tokyo, Japan, with the joint effort with our sole agent in Indonesia, PT Tokyo Express and its associates, will be given an opportunity to be of your help in order to cut down your fuel cost substantially. After this, we are going to show you Hamada boiler installed in Indonesia. There I am going to interview people and ask about the economic side of our boiler. We'll be back to you in a short while.